So let us first go to the Elsevier Journal Finder. Now you can straight away go to the Google and type Elsevier Journal Finder. Therein, you will come to know about this website, journalfinder.elsevier.com, and you can look into this. Now, it's very easy to first, if you have the paper, if you know which paper you are looking for, then you can just give the paper and you can find it out. Now, there are various ways of doing this. For example, let me try to look for any paper. Uh, Let me start from keywords. The best thing to do if you don't know which paper you are looking for is that you go first to the keyword. For, for, for example, I'm dealing with concrete, and concrete is a broad area. And within concrete, I may have different things to deal with. For example, यहाँ पर आ रहा है concrete beams, concrete behavior, concrete binder, concrete bond, bridge, composite beams, and you have construction, containment vessels, core, and various other things. But now, the easiest way of doing this is if I'm looking at this, is that let me check whether there is anything. For example, I'm working on concrete in fire. Now there is no keyword related to this. So concrete fire, no keyword found. Keyword is actually just a single word. It's not a combination of words that you will actually find out. So concrete is just a single word. Now, do I look at, if I have to go through this process of journal finder for my paper, how do I, first of all, I will take a suggestion. मैं पहले क्या करूंगा, मैं पहले कीवर्ड सेलेक्ट करूंगा, मैं किस एरिया में काम कर रहा हूं. I am working in concrete. Now, let me have any paper title like concrete in fire. Let me then type my abstract. Concrete elements in fire are under aggressive exposure, are under aggressive exposure. And now I would be discussing about certain things like concrete beams. That this was the first thing, was a general statement. I was talking about concrete elements in fire are under aggressive exposure. Then I'll move to the next thing, that's like concrete beams. I'm particularly discussing now the beams. These are concrete beams. You all must be knowing, whether you are from civil engineering or not, you must be knowing what a beam is. In fire are under extreme, undergo, for example, I'm writing down anything, extreme failures. Now, so on. I'm continuing into this abstract. Now, herein, I'm putting out a keyword, concrete, and it's suggesting me that beams is a keyword. Although a keyword is just a single word, but it may give you combination of words as well at times. Now, field of research, I'm aware that this is engineering somewhere. Let me type in engineering. Now, does it suggest me civil engineering? No. So it's engineering. There is any other field. It's somewhat related to fire. It does not tell me anything. It's somewhat related to concrete. It does not tell me anything. It's somewhat related to structure. It does not tell me anything about that. So the only field of research where I can look at this, now it will give me a suggestion. Which journal should I go for? So it's telling me that there are 47 journals which are actually matching your paper. मैंने एक abstract लिख लिया. It's good that you have a good abstract written down. Abstract is a very important thing. ये बहुत important चीज है. And from here you can go into looking for your paper. If your abstract is clear and if your title is clear, दो चीजें आपकी बिल्कुल clear होनी चाहिए. Your title and then your abstract. Now it's suggesting me, for example, this journal, Alexandria Engineering Journal. Time for, let me come from here. Time to first decision is 4 weeks and time for publication is 15 weeks. Acceptance rate is just 16%, but 16% is quite a good thing for a journal in Elsevier, and its impact factor is 3.7. Side score is 6.5. And this is the matching score. There are two blue. Now you can actually get a better matching score if you have a good enough abstract. Thus around 7-8-10 लाइंस का एब्स्ट्रैक्ट अगर आपके पास बिल्कुल क्लियर है, precise and crisp abstract you have written down, you can get a very good matching score here. Then it's giving me another suggestion for this journal, similarly another one. Now from here you can actually judge 4 weeks, first decision 7 weeks, 9 weeks, time for publication 15 weeks, 67, 37. Now here 15 weeks or 3.7 impact factor, but the side score is 6.5. Here 6.8, no impact factor mentioned. It's open access journal, OA. This is open access OA. And this is again open access OA. These are all journals within the Elsevier. 3 weeks for time to publication, time to first decision 10 weeks. So after the first decision is made, just 3 weeks for publication. And impact factor is 2.2. Similarly, you are getting more. So site score is actually increasing here. Can you hear me, all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did I miss anything? Did you miss anything I was discussing?
Yes, sir. You are not audible.
Okay, I was discussing about you can now select your journal from by using this method for your paper. So how do you go for a publication then? First of all, you then because you're working on something, you know what area and broad area you're working on. पहली चीज तो वो है. Then next, आप title उसका लिखते हो. Do you first write the title or the abstract? What do you think? पहले आप abstract लिखते हो या title लिखते हो?
Mostly sir abstract लिखते हैं.
So
then finally title decide होता है.
Right, that's right. When you are focused, you know what you are actually doing. You first write down a summary. Now abstract is actually a summary of your work. So your title comes out from, and your title should be quite precise. You should not have a title which is, I don't think your title should be more than 10 words. It should be precise enough. 10 to 15 words is good enough for a paper. And then you look for the journal by using, if you're looking in Elsevier. Now let us look at another. this is from Springer. Now, in Springer, again, you're looking at, you have a manuscript title. I just gave it here. This is Concrete and Fire. So this is text is actually here, abstract here, subject area. Let me see if it goes for civil engineering. It's engineering. And then go for suggestions. So out of Springer, these are the journals. Fire Technology, 1.671 impact factor, 66 days for first decision, and 40% acceptance rate, which is quite good enough. So these are all the journals which may be related, and you have to pick and choose now. You can, again, the information is given here. It's both open access as well as subscription. So that means it's open access if you're paying for it, the paper to be made, open access. So there is more information related to probably, but if you look at the journal now, you can, and we have already discussed this, but here you can get the further information about the journal, and you can directly then subscribe your manuscript if you are interested in submission of your paper in a particular journal. So this is about, let us now check about this is Willy. So again, we are getting the same information that's required for finding the journal. It's already telling me that the matching strength is quite weak. So if I want to have further matchings, I'll have a complete abstract of, say, 10 lines. Let me check if I can. Just a minute. So what I will do is that I'm now taking a complete abstract of any paper for which I want to check. Now let me find the matching journal in Willy. So it's telling me that there is no, we are not able to generate any results. And tell us what you think. So nothing particular in Willy about this topic. So you can, I'm not able to find out a paper related to this in Willy. Let's go back to Springer. Now it may give me further suggestions. So it's giving me, it may give me better suggestions if I have a complete abstract. So there are more where you can actually go for journal findings like Taylor and Francis. So again, it offers, uh, you have to just type the abstract and let me see what it reveals to me. So here it's suggesting me the journals like this one, Engineering Journal of Environment and Civil Engineering. Let's have a look at this journal. There is more information that's available about this journal. So we are going exactly to the page of the journal here, and where you can submit your manuscript. So it's not offering me any more information here, but it will give me information on the page of the journal. So these are all the relevant journals. Now it's also giving me information about whether the journal is open access or not, and I can actually filter out only the open access journals. So there is no fully open access journal, although all of them can be open access. It's mentioned here, if you want to publish an open access in the journal, then you have to pay again. Yes, it's giving me information related to the impact factor of the journal. So if you want to look for any other information then of this journal about the publication time and other, probably this journal might be giving the information. Let's look into the journal. So all good publication houses, they actually provide you this information. If you're not getting from the journal finder, then the page of the website may itself be giving that information. I don't think there is any information available about the publication time. Although all other information like site score and others, you can easily get from various services about that journal. But it's offering you the journal suggestion for your paper. So then you have to go for further research about that from ScienceMago and other websites that I discussed last time. So let me look at, these are the common publication houses that you, and these are the big publication houses that we are encountering. Now, let us check IEEE Explore. Probably it's offering, but you might have to look into the which website from which you can actually check for the which journal is best suited for your paper, if IEEE offers that. So what I know about is, let us check ASME journal finders. Now they give this journal tools. Now here in ASME, you can exactly go to, because it's particularly dealing with mechanical engineering, ASME, American Society of Mechanical Engineers. You might have to go through the process, and then you will get the confirmation about which type of journals you want to look for. Similar is the case with ASCE's journal finders. And it's very easy in this, because you're exactly getting, although it's not offering, uh, ASCE library is not offering the tool. Can any of you give me suggestions which other publication houses you use in your respective areas? Anyone from CSE or CS? Anyone? Anji, let's make this more interactive.